Welcome back to I Estoria-Ta. We introduce you now to another culinary delegate ready to spice things up for the Festival of Pacific Arts.
Today, I'm Joe Okada with the Guam Barbecue Company, also MCA Board of Directors, and Vice Chair of the Culinary Arts discipline for the Festival Art Pacific 2016. My story is like every other person around my generation. Our families, mom and dad went to work, and my generation pretty much had grandma and grandpa taking care of you. So my culinary starts from my grandparents, cooking every day, seeing how they cook, and at that time, food availability was what you really had. So there was a lot of local products being used. And that's pretty much how I started. My great-grandfather was a master of fanihi. So growing up, we were around a lot of fruit bats and deer and stuff like that. And my grandmother's side was also, they cooked for some high caste style people.
According to Joe, back then, going out to eat was a luxury, so cooking was something he and his family were accustomed to. Eventually, it turned into a business.
I used to work for the Guam Visitors Bureau, and we used to barbecue a lot for VIPs. We used to host them, and they got a real joy out of the hospitality that we had in Guam. And there was one particular event that I did. It was a VIP team building event, and the coordinators of that event really encouraged me at that point to, this is maybe something I might want to consider, how we did the barbecue event for them. From there on, we started to get calls from various different organizations to do these events, and that's pretty much how it started. We did a Japan Airlines in-flight video 1 year, and it ran throughout the whole summer. And from there, we started to come up with the brand and what direction we really wanted to do this barbecue business. So Tunu, our brand Tunu is more of our barbecue lifestyle type product. So we have shirts, and we have shoes, and we have all the retail apparel that you probably can use for barbecue. And I always say that everybody needs a cool shirt to barbecue in. So we always have a barbecue a line. Our food is called the Guam Barbecue Company, and we do a lot of smoked meats and private stuff like that, private parties and stuff like that. We do a lot of old style techniques in our cooking. Our recipes are from our grandfathers, and we're just sharing it with Guam.
Joe says there's no shortcuts in how they prepare and cook their food. They keep it real. If
it calls for salt and pepper it is. We don't try to put cilantro and other, in our chamorro cooking. So it's pretty much traditional style, and a lot of the guys call it, I guess, traditionalist, the way we cook, because for example, our smoked meats, it's pretty much a 3-4 day process, because of we brine it, we soak it, we smoke it for so many hours, and then we have the end product. So all our cooking that we do is pretty much more of a traditional route style cooking. And pretty much everybody knows the recipes. Everybody has been handed down their recipes from their family, and we just keep ours the way we've always been doing it. So if you eat Kelaguen from us, it'll probably be much the same way the Kelaguen and the smoked meat and everything else, the way our grandparents has cooked it.
During the Festival of Pacific Arts, you can expect the Guam crew to mix things up.
Okay, so for FESTPAC, we're doing 3 locations. We're doing a tsahan over at SKC, which is a earth oven, and we have a bunch of countries that are interested in using that. We're doing food demonstrations over at GCC, which will also be assisted by the Guam Culinary Academy. And we also have a hut down at Paseo, which will be doing daily taggy or tastings of smoked meats and fish and barbecue and stuff.
This isn't Joe's first FESTPAC. He's looking forward to breaking bread with the other attending delegates.
The first FESTPAC I've been to was the one in Palau, and it was just an awesome experience. You know, you get to see all the different cultures, all the different island nations coming together, and the sharing of ideas and stuff like that. The second FESTPAC we've been to was the one in American Samoa, and we were part of a delegation, culinary delegation that went out to share our ideas and food, and we also did a fiesta for, God, I don't even know how many people, but we cooked a lot for a lot of people. It's a great experience just to see the communities of the different Pacific Islands come together and share their ideas and thoughts and techniques, you know, once every 4 years. So you kind of get lost in the moment when you go to this, because there's not any other place that I know of that you'll see all the French Polynesia, Micronesia islands come together, song, dance, literary arts, culinary, all in one area, having a display of what it means to be for their island and how they represent their island. So it's something really cool, and it's an event that that everybody should try to at least attend once in a lifetime.
Coming up next on I Estoria-Ta, we head to Inarajan to introduce you to another member of the culinary delegation.